though.
Yeah.
So intel based.
Maybe history.
Yeah, maybe history.
All right, we'll go with that. So if you have history, the DC will be lower. If you don't, it'll be higher.
Well, I got history.
I'm proficient in history, but I still only have a +1.
Go ahead and roll me
History
your
or what?
history check. And then anyone that doesn't want to roll it, doesn't have history, go ahead. If you want to roll regardless,
Hey.
it's going to be, was it intelligence is what history is?
Yeah.
Yeah, intelligence.
That one, please.
And then
Oh.
just
You
tell
want me to
what the
roll
old guy-
them? Here, I'll tell you what my roll is. It's exactly the same as history.
All right,
Oh,
what's
nice.
your history roll?
That one.
Me
Jesus
too.
Christ.
We got 2
I
nat
got
ones on this.
24.
You got a 24? All right. Luckily, your guys' bard saved you on that one.
Comes in handy being a skill monkey.
Yes. So the house specifically that you guys are, that is being requested that you can tell off the top of your head, with the knowledge you have, was it a natural 20 or just a 24 just altogether?
It was a 19 on the die because I have +5.
This house has been trying to make moves to become to have its next queen be under their house banner. This house has been attempting this for nearly 2 centuries, and it's failed. So that might give you some insight on what it possibly could be about. The current reigning monarch, as far as you know, is strong and healthy. She is, I wouldn't say necessarily well liked among all the people of the Dokofar, but she plays the game well and has allowed her to stay in power, despite the people that do not want her in power, which are actually quite a few that are really powerful. But everybody else that likes her seems to counteract the 2 great houses that wish her removed. This being one of the great houses. I will figure out a name for them once I get settled in. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Marcus, you remember what happened to Alexandra when she started dealing in politics?
Yeah. She's annihilated.
Take it that's a reference to your character on Monday night.
No, I hope not.
Oh, isn't your character on Monday night called Alexandra?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was about.
Where is it? It is.
Well, we going for the 1,000 one? Just see what happens. We're gonna have to assassinate some monarch.
Yeah, at least like some like noble, probably not. Maybe not a monarch. We're going for the we can go for the monarch one. I mean noble.
Roll 20. I'll throw you guys on the map.
Yeah.
I want to whip out my new little wand that has a smiley face on it. And I want to force my big brother to make a charisma saving throw DC 10.
So at the moment, you guys are going to be in a port city. Let me get on my map. And
You did.
right, sure. Cool.
I want to pull out my little new wand with a smiley face on it and make Marcus make a charisma saving throw 10.
Jesus Christ.
I
What?
I rolled a 10.
You succeeded.
Barely.
You don't smile.
Just drown them.
Oh, there's a wand of frowns.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
If I use all 3 of mine and I nat 1 on the recharge, it turns into a wand of frowns.
I get
Yeah.
ready to jump in front of the next bullet.
All right. So you can't see it, but there's a port city right here.
Okay.
That's where you guys are going to be at, starting off, and that's where that's where you're departing on. You're departing on the Demeter, and it will be heading to Fanandar, which is because that's the contract you guys want, the one that's the Dolkafar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys will be heading up to Falandar. You'll be making your way along the route around where Bunbarag is, going through that bay, and then you'll be docking at a port right here, and then you guys will head north to the entrance to the capital city. Also, something to know about the Dolkafar, they live almost not exclusively underground, but the capital city is completely underground.
'Cause they're like Drow, right?
Yeah, they're dark elves.
Okay.
But they don't, unlike the Drow of like Faerun and whatnot, they have fair skin, pale skin, and dark, usually dark hair. It's just usually some shade of, it's like black or dark brown, or it's like a dark red. Eyes are usually like a like a lilac or a purple. Deep violet eyes are signifiers of purity among the Dolkafar. So pretty much any royalty you'll run into will have those colored eyes. The Dolkafar are matriarch based, so the women rule. The are pretty much the heads of the households and the heads of the houses. The queen is the ultimate figure. The king is usually more akin to a seneschal. He helps out with the the smaller stuff. He still does have some power, but he is not considered more or less a king in the same sense as what you would find in like Bunbarag, which is more of the standard kingdom that you'd see in like London, like back in that day. Yeah, so it consists so it mainly consists of the Dolkafar. They do have some half elves. They are treated as second-class citizens, more or less. Not horribly, not as bad as what you would run into along with the Losofar, which is the fucking movement, which would be in Silvathal, which is over here. So, why is my shit back? All right. The port city, I don't have a name for. I will come up with one. But you guys are there. It does have a place where you can stock up on some potions. It doesn't have a whole lot. So let's see how many. I'm lucky it has around 5 potions that I can sell of healing, standard. I think those equate to what, around 50, I think?
Yeah,
Piece?
most standard healing potions are 50.
Yeah, so around 50 piece. So with what you guys have, you should be able to afford those 5. It does have a potion of swimming, I want to say. I think that's a potion. DB on sources. This guy. So before you guys head out, is there anything you want to get besides your besides your potions of healing?
I want to try to see if anyone sells a +1 rapier. I'm gonna try to talk him down though. So between it's like 500 gold to 1,000 gold.
Okay.
So that's up to you. How do you want to roll that? Oh, do
Well,
that.
If
But
you manage to get a natural 20, will be lower than the 500. We'll say let's roll and see how it goes goes. You can get assistance if you want from whoever. Just know that you guys are in the main city now, so any overt displays of magic, since none of you are bearing the insignias of Alta Mystica or of any of the or the Church of Astra, divine magic.
Yeah.
Does highlight you guys as a possible problem. So
okay. This is the main
be
city
aware.
of the Dro type elf people, right?
No, you guys
No,
aren't there
just
yet.
the port. They're in the port city still.
You're in a
We're still
port.
in Stallion.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in Cepelion in a port city ready to cross the ocean. It's going to take, I want to say, a week.
Okay.
Does that sound about right for sail power boats from them?
Yeah, depending on wind and stuff, weather and stuff like that, it could be 5 days to a week.
Around 5 days to a week. Meow.
I can help you with talking the price down. I have +9 to my persuasion.
Okay. Because I only have a +4.
Would you
But
like me to do the talking?
up to you. It's fine with me.
Yeah, I can do it.
They need a fucking spot specifically for magic potion. I think they had a tab for that. All right, give me a second. Let me grab the potions and then. Potions. There we go. I knew there was a tab around here. Let's duplicate this. You said a rapier, right? Is what
A
you're looking for?
+1. Just a normal +1. Nothing fancy.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
All right. So yeah, there is a guy there. He does sell his wares. He has the. He has a he has a certificate in his shop saying that he gets all of his goods from the mages of the Alta Mystica.
Okay.
Which gives him the right to sell magic items. Those are also kind of at least in the monster based. They are kind of regulated in some fashion, not overly, but if they're being sold, they have to have some sort of fucking regulation on them. Consider it like gun control, just with magic. So yeah. So Parrish walks up with you near her, and she takes the lead. There is a nice rapier in there. Says magical rapier, and it's going for around 1,200.
Okay. I'm gonna stand to Parrish's right for no apparent reason at all. Describe the shop to me. What does it look like? What's the front desk look like?
All right, let me see if we have any shop maps, and I can just throw one up there for you.
I'm not trying to get killed here. Okay.
Oh, I know, but
I don't know if we do.
Well,
have
I mean,
shop
you know
map.
what? It's yeah, it looks like I had to purchase it. That's fine. It's not an overly big area. We'll say it's a 15 by 15. So
Is
15 feet by
he
15 feet ish.
does he keep anything on the actual counter? I doubt it.
No, it's pretty much clean. It's not like that one dude when you walk into what Rivenwood or Riverwood.
Yeah, with everything
fucking
just sitting on
Sky-
the counter. Yeah.
Yeah,
know
where
that
that guy
room.
has everything on there, like a
Alright.
fucking dumbass. So you accidentally click on it. No, it's fairly clean. The rapier itself is one of the prize items that is behind him on a stand. It's in a scabbard. And it says if if you want to see it, or more or less the card says, ask if you want to see it.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to like make him angry or anything. I was I was just gonna see if there was anything there. Anyway.
Yeah, there's nothing there that's worth grabbing. I mean, there might be a pen or something.
Did you just accuse me of thievery? How dare you? It's called borrowing.
With
For
your
an
ex.
unspecified amount of time.
Borrowing without permission.
Yeah.
I mean, there's permission.
I will return the bottle, just not what was in it.
But
Anyway.
yeah, I mean, and then around the place he has like a couple cloaks. He has a spot where there's a bunch of where there's a stock of potions. Each one of them is labeled specifically. For what they are. It's decently stocked. The individual, he looks to be probably late 40s, early 50s, human.
All right.
So he
We-
seems
maybe
rather
we
delighted that you guys are there.
Let's I'm not gonna piss anyone off on this comment yet. Let's wait on that one.
All right. So Parrish comes up and go ahead
Guidance.
and- what?
Guidance. Add a D4.
Is that arcane
Wait.
magic?
Remember the whole magic thing?
That's
It
divine
is
magic.
Divine magic.
Are you casting it inside the shop or before that you guys go in?
I've
And
heard
where?
them before.
It's like a side of the building that's kind of like not out in the open where everyone's walking past it, or is there like some way that I don't know.
An alley or something like that.
Yeah, like an alley. It's a 1 minute.
1
Yeah,
minute
it's a-
concentration.
Yeah, 1 minute concentration.
Yeah.
No.
Verbal
I mean,
somatic.
There's a bunch of places nearby that you can do that. You can dip into. I mean, it's.
I can do a
port city.
sleight of hand too to make
You
it
know-
sneaky sneak.
Let's see. Let's see. What is a good visual? Here we go. I'll post this in D&D Discord. All right, so in D&D Discord, this is more or less what you're seeing.
Last thing I saw of yours sitting, I was like, "What am I seeing here?"
Yeah, what was I saying? It's like, yeah, I get it.
Oh, if I can get a better picture of it.
I kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, I get the
Yeah.
gist of it.
It has that. It has that look too. So it has a very Victorian era feel.
Okay.
Most of Cepalion has the same architecture. It looks all similar to all that. But yeah, so it has its narrow spaces that you can slither through and whatnot to get to to other locations. You're getting jumped by some dudes. All the fun stuff that such alleyways provide. Or if you're running from the law, accidentally run into a fucking dead end. But yeah,
Yeah.
you find a spot where you can do your guidance.
Sneaky sneak.
It goes, as far as you can tell, unnoticed. So
Just like maybe not even to help him a little bit. I'll just like make it loud. You know that obnoxious clear throat sound that some people do? It's
Yeah.
just loud for no reason. Like that's what I'll do. As he's like doing the whole verbal component, just like
Well, it all depends. Also depends on how far back you guys go. I mean, if you guys are going further back, you're hitting spots that are like they look abandoned as
okay.
far as you can tell.
Okay.
You can just add a D4 to your persuasion.
Okay. I will.
Is anyone actively watching for anything that's in the area?
I'm
Like
always
any
watching
movement?
for Marcus.
So that's gonna be a 26 for my persuasion.
All right. Um. What you're all so anyone that's actively looking as he's casting the spell, give me a perception roll.
Looking around us.
Yeah.
Like anybody?
I did a 17 sleight of hand to be sneaky about it.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't cover up the vocal bar bits of it. I mean, it's divine magic, right? So it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the nat
Um,
ones
no.
today.
You do notice movement inside one of the places, Mormek. Wait, who got the 19? Don.
I got a 19.
Yeah, Don. The deer man.
Yes.
By the way, you do get people that steer clear of you.
Good.
Some people actually spit as you pass by them.
That's racist.
Okay.
Killed him.
Yeah. You do notice, so Mormek and Don, you both notice some movement to what looks like a small abandoned building off to the left. Focusing on it, it's a cat, stray cat, fucking is inside the building, hop down when you guys started casting magic. So,
It's a familiar.
as far as you can tell, it looks like a stray cat. But yeah, so you cast your spell. So you guys go in and you said you got a 26 Parish?
Yep.
All right. Well, you go in and give me your spiel. How do you sell this guy on selling that rapier at a lower price than 1200?
I'm first gonna sweeten him up. I'm gonna compliment his shop. Like, this is a really nice shop, one of the best I've ever seen. It's well stocked and like the inventory is on display wonderfully. And I start asking him how he goes about keeping up a good shop.
Well,
I'm just flattering him.
he seems very pleased that such a attractive individual such as Parrish comes in and starts complimenting the area and his shop. And he seems a bit enamored and pleased with the recognition of his hard work on keeping his place, very upkept and neat and nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems
And-
like it's working, like it's buttering him up.
Before I get to the rapier, I'm going to ask about potions because I'm going to buy something full price before talking him down.
Okay. What potion are you looking to grab?
What did you say he had?
So he has 5 potions of healing, which are around 50 apiece. Let me see if
I'm
I thought
gonna
there was
grab-
something for swimming.
Yeah, I think you said there was a potion of swimming.
Yeah.
Why is
How
there
much is the
music?
potion of swimming?
There's a potion of water breathing, that's around 50. I don't see anything for swimming.
Okay. Though I'm going to ask for the 2 potions of healing and the 1 of water breathing. And then as I'm getting my money out, I'm also going to comment on the rapier. And start talking him up about that.
Okay. So the swimming, what that does because I can't seem to find anything in the magic items for it. I'm gonna assume that more or less it'd give like a bonus to or give advantages on like athletic checks, probably for swimming. That and the water breathing would both be 50 apiece, so 100 total. So you drop about 100 for those 2 potions. Those are the only ones he has available.
Okay.
For that type.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine.
and then as you start talking about the rapier, he motions to it and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just got this last week and it's been here. It's one of my prized pieces. I have yet to find someone that's willing to take this beautiful piece of art from me. But it can be yours for the right price, and I'll throw in a discount since you've been such a sweet, sweet lass."
Oh, thank you so much. I would really appreciate that.
Like, I can drop off around 400. So you're paying around 8.
So I give him 9, just because he's been actually pretty cool. I give him 900.
Like, oh, well, do you want me to put this in a box, or do you just want to carry it out as is?
I'll give him 900 in my old one.
The old one, is it a standard? Is it a
It's
standard?
just a standard. And he might it's not used a lot because I've mainly been shooting the crossbow.
He looks at it and he's like, "Oh, there's no need to trade this to me. I don't deal with the weapons specifically. If you're looking to hand this off as arms, there is a smithy down the way, and he might be willing to take this off of your hands for some sort of price if you wish."
No, I mean, I can do that later.
So,
I'm gonna be heading down there myself a little bit.
I do require some smithing.
Okay.
So, yeah, he hands you the rapier, and it's a pretty nice rapier. It's really well. It's it's really unique engravings. It's Sylvith, it's elven crafted. So it has very, I wouldn't say fragrancy sort of design where it has flowers and stuff, but it's very what you would see, what you would consider a very elvenish appeal to the weapon itself. It has all sorts of elven written in the inlay of the blade of the guard, and then underneath it you see some more runes and whatnot, elven style, written in there as well.
Cool.
Very, very, very nice. In fact, better than what the guy thought it was.
Okay.
So what you have, sir, is a vicious rapier +1. So vicious rapier is when you roll a 20 on an attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 points of damage of the weapon's type. On top of the standard +1.
Interesting.
It is a rare item.
I don't want to be like, huh, and just fucking be like, okay.
So yeah, so the guy actually gave you a weapon that was probably worth around 15 to 1700 ish, I think, is what it comes out to. So not knowing that what it was.
Nah, I just shake his hand, and when he does, you'll I guess in my sleeve, you'll probably hear it hit the table, but you'll hear my holy symbol hit the table because it's still around my wrist. It's covered up by my sleeves.
Okay. The guy notices your holy symbol. Which one was it again? You're going after
the sun, the moon, and wait, what is it? The star that's all together?
Yeah, and that would be
the creator.
The one from
yeah.
The ones that go after fire, that was from Shiva.
Yeah.
Down in the eastern continent. You follow that part of the faith.
Well, I did, yeah.
Or wait. No. It would have been Zalbazan. Yeah, Bazan. I
Yeah.
think it's what I called it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you follow that aspect of the of the Kashar faith. He's like, oh. He notices it, and he's like, I'm gonna assume it's from your people back in Irad, yes? Careful with that. Not many people are as open-minded as I am around here. Despite it being, as far as I know, tied to the Church of Astra. Considered akin to it, anyways.
I give him finger guns and then we leave.
He shrugs and he waves to you guys and he wipes down his counter and everything as you guys head out, keeping it nice and spick and span. All right.
Paris, I owe them one.
So
Said I thank you. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
you'll suffer for it later when she starts singing bag bard music.
I'll head to the blacksmith with the gnarls so because he can get something.
Okay. And Dawn's heading that way, right?
Yeah.
Asian, are you picking up the potions all? Is everybody picking up a potion, or is one person picking up all the potions and then distributing them later? Because I know you guys wanted to get some healing potion.
Big brother has all
Or
my
no.
money.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's picking any potions up.
I picked
I
up
was
the
wanting to
water
get-
breathing and the swimming one.
If anyone buys the lot of healing potions, we'll drop off 50 gold pieces off the purchase.
I'll
So
buy it.
consider it like a discount for buying the 5 of them in one go. So
I'll
instead
do
of
it.
paying 150, or was it 150? You're paying only 100. Okay. Go ahead and mark off 100 off your thing, or whoever does. If someone wants to pitch in, throws in 50, other person throws in 50. That works as well.
I got it. Yeah, I can pay for the.
It'd be
Hundo.
200, right?
No, because it's 50 a piece. Oh yeah, it would be. So you'd be paying. It'd be 250, so you'd be paying 200.
Right.
200.
Yeah.
All right. I knocked off 200 off mine.
Okay.
Oh, are you paying for the whole thing?
Yeah, I'll just pay for the whole thing in bulk, and
Okay.
whoever wants one can take one. I'm just gonna take one for myself.
All right. Yeah. So you bought a lot. If there's anything else specific magic wise you guys want, let me know, and I can see if I'll see if he has it. Like I said, he does have some cloak, some armor pieces.
He wouldn't
Very
have a
basic.
Shield, perchance.
Huh?
He wouldn't have a shield, perchance.
Not your size.
Yeah, that's what
He has a buckler.
Well, if it's magic, it shrinks down to the size of the user.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, magic items turn themselves into the size of the wielder.
Oh, once you like attune
Yeah.
to him
Yeah.
or something. I mean, he has a couple shields. They're +1. They are what are they classified under? Like light?
I believe they would be. They're just under shields. They're their own class of armor. Or it'd be under armor, I'm pretty sure, actually. Armor. Yeah.
There we go.
Shield of Expression.
I'm too afraid to get a +1 right now.
Yeah, I mean it's so yeah, he has like a couple +1 shields. So
It will take me
if
pretty high.
you want to get one, it's gonna be around anywhere between 1,000, 500 to 1,000, depending on how you depending on how you want to go about it.
Wands.
He has like so if you guys want to kind of poke around and see what would work for you.
What
Well,
other kind of light armor would he have?
He has leather, studded leather, and I think he has chain. No, I think chain shirts is what, medium still.
Yes, I believe chain is the first class in medium.
Studded
Or last
leather.
class.
Trying to think what else would be. Padded armor. So he has leather. He has padded leather, studded leather, and that's it.
Okay, how much would a set of studded leather cost?
We'll say around. Let's see, +1 armor. It's gonna be like a +1 weapon. Around anywhere between 5 to 1,000, depending on how you want to talk to him.
Okay.
So since it's if you're trying to buy armor, he'll sell it to you at the lowest price he can give you, which is gonna be around 5.
Okay.
Since he likes you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that sounds good. I'm gonna get that.
I'm gonna just like stare at the shield. You know, oh, that's cute, but you know, I don't know.
Are you sticking with Marcus on his shoulder as he's when he's in there getting the rapier, or are you off by yourself?
Oh, I'm servant mode, so I'm just slightly walking behind him.
Okay. He does eye you, I will say that. He doesn't really, other than eyeing you, he doesn't acknowledge you further.
Yeah.
If you want to get it, you can try. You can go for it. Are you gonna try to have Marcus get it for you, or are you gonna try to get yourself?
Yeah, we need codes to buy me shit.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh, sorry. When you have a message?
No,
Okay, fine.
I kind of like slightly tug on Marcus's little coat tail.
Yeah, I do that weird, that thing where you can like turn your head to your right, like a right or left, and you can kind of use your corner of your eye to see what you're looking at. Yeah.
I glance the shield.
Alright. I point to the shield. To his like the +1 shield, I guess that's on the wall or whatever it is.
All right.
And I'll ask him, because I just gave him 100 extra gold, even though I shouldn't have. But yeah, I'm not gonna let work that in, but just ask him about that, the shield.
Which type of shield are you going for?
I think just the regular +1, right?
Like a Targe, or are you going for like a buckler, or like a small, just like a light shield?
I mean, I think all the shields are the same in 5e, but if you're doing for flavor, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, because what would so whatever shield he's pointing towards.
Yeah, just like whatever shield he's
we'll
pointing towards.
say, since you gave a little bit extra money, we'll say it's around 600. Because you gave him some money, the interaction was great, you were nice, respectful, weren't a douche. And then Parrish is there. That helps out quite a bit.
Is that
I'll
what you
give
want?
Marcus the 600 gold.
All right, I kind of put it behind my. I act like I'm scratching my back, grab the gold coin bag, and then give it to him.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, just go ahead and grab it. It's it's not a pie or anything, so you can just snag it.
Oh, okay, I just grab
on
it.
display, so you can just grab it. He's like, oh, it's it's yours. Go ahead and snag it.
All right, I grab it.
All right. Anyone else grabbing magic items? Trying to see if there's any more potions or anything.
There is one other place I want to go, but it's not related to magic item.
The Goblin Whorehouse, isn't it? I knew it.
Oh, no. I'm trying to find a sweets bakery. If there's any around.
S'mores?
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, there's a pastry and there's a bakery not far. It's not right on the waterfront though, but it's not far either. We'll do that last. So if everybody's done trying to grab magic items, we can move on to everything but what Don wants, because it's Don. He's the deer
What?
dude. No, I'm kidding.
That's right, you're right.
Yeah, so we can do do armory. So Don's going there. Who else is heading there again?
I got what I needed. I'll follow Marcus.
Armory, you said?
Yeah, it's a smithy. So
Smithy.
so he
Weapons
has
and armor.
Yep. I know it.
Is there any cool little gimmicky stuff? I'm all about the gimmicky stuff now.
They have like jewelry that I can use for like defense or anything like that.
Like
At the armory?
bracers and stuff? Are you thinking?
Yeah. Since I can't really wear armor.
I think you could wield the shield if you want to give up one of your punches, though.
I mean, you could wear armor. Well, no, you're a monk, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He does have a +1 ring of protection.
Ooh.
So
I didn't even think about rings. Are there gimmick rings?
Ring a smile.
That's all I'm looking for, dude.
That'd be under the magic.
Wear the entire smile set.
How much is that ring of protection?
We'll say around 8.
8 gold?
800 or 8?
Yeah. I'm gonna say +1. Like, yeah, most +1 items, regardless, are around 5 to 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Around 800. I mean, it's about
Stats.
mid-range. Can't say he's the cheapest necessarily, but it also depends on who's talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my hand persuasion.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Oh crap. So I'm trying to talk him up, try to butter him up like how Parrish was with the weaponsmith. And then I try to lean in, try to look all like
Should have let me do it.
Would you like me to step in?
oh no, don't worry, I got this. I gotta show my brother that I'm the big man here.
Look, brother, I'm like 19 feet taller.
You are the businessman.
You walk in and he's like, "Oh, it's a dwarf." He's super excited, to have a dwarf in his place, because most stores kind of scoff at the little establishment. And then, you start talking to him, you lean in, and then he kind of looks at you kind of funny. He's like, I appreciate your interest, but, I'm not one of those type of guys.
What? Oh.
Big brother, he thinks you're a lady.
What? Wow, rude. I kind of just walk off, kind of like, it looks like I'm mad, but I'm also like blushing, so he doesn't see it.
Does he sell stabs?
How did it go?
I'm not
High or low?
too good.
What happened?
Low.
He thought I was a lady.
I'm looking for a staff of bird calls.
Dear God.
God dang it.
Jesus.
I said low too.
He hasn't.
Big brother, the staff has a duck on it.
What? Well, I take a look at it, and is there like a price tag?
What does it do?
This wooden
Specifically.
staff has 10 charges. I can expend 1 charge from the staff to make an audible sound out to a range of 60 feet of any type of bird.
Gee.
I knew it. I knew it. This is gonna be the campaign of useless items. That get used
I can't wait to see how you make it useful, though.
The thing that caught my attention was it makes a goose honk.
Oh god. He's willing to sell that for 150 gold because it's been sitting in his shop for about a year and a half now, and no one has purchased it, and he is tired of that damn thing being there.
Big brother, it's so pretty.
I will probably
how
regret
about-
this choice later. I'm making it so cheap, but you know.
Let's see if he can lower it, the price. You know, yeah.
Would you like assistance with that? Or
I
should
think I
keep
would like
something
assistance
Cheaper
with
than
this.
150 gold.
Hey, Mister, 150 gold is not a real number. Can we have this for like 20,000 gold?
You want me to buy it?
Gosh,
Give me your money.
assistance.
Real quick. Give me your money real quick. I'll be right back.
I give like some money to Parrish.
At least
Okay,
150.
I leave. I'm gonna go around the corner, and I'm using my changeling thing. I'm
Okay.
gonna look like a female dwarf and
Okay.
come back in.
Careful,
And
big
then I'm
brother
going
might
to
get
butter
route. Big brother might get frisky.
Y'all don't know it's me though.
I know, that's why I said be careful.
All right.
Okay, now I'm
Go-
going to start buttering him
Go
up.
ahead and butter him up and make me a roll.
Oh
That's
shit!
22.
Nice.
Okay. Just for that thing specifically.
Is there anything else y'all wanted that y'all would have told me?
No. Besides that ring of protection that he was trying to get.
That's it.
Yeah, the ring of protection. That as well.
He'll sell you the one and the ring of protection for 500.
Oh,
You're
hell
doing him
yeah.
a favor taking that staff out of that fucking shop.
Yes, you are.
So I'm gonna guess this would be the correct amount
Yeah.
that you would be willing to pay. Okay, 500.
Oh yeah.
He gladly gives you. Go ahead and says, "All right, go ahead and take them."
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Now
Brother,
you
she
doing this
bought
while
my
we-
stuff.
Here again.
What?
I was looking
Whoa,
incredulously.
who's
as
that
the person
last?
that Came in, skipped the queue, and walked right in front of us, and just started like trying to buy the shit we were trying to buy.
Yep.
Yep.
I
I
like
walk
it.
back out, go around the corner, and turn back into my normal appearance.
We're just staring down
like,
more
they're
men
eyeing-
the entire time.
I'm like
Eyeing the,
bawling.
the attractive female dwarf as she walks by with the stuff. They're like, "What?" It's like, "How the fuck did she know we were buying that?"
I am
Literally, she stole our
bawling.
heart. She stole our items.
She stole your
That's
heart
so
and your
cool.
rod.
Stick my head in and say, "Are y'all done?"
Brother, he stole my stuff.
I guess we'll just have to settle for s'mores. As I
As
like.
soon as y'all are out, I toss you both your things.
Oh,
What?
brother,
Wait,
she
did you-
killed her.
We say nothing.
This is the part of the transaction where you say nothing. This had to be a good merchant 101.
I have to attune to the thing, right? So it takes like a day.
Hour.
Uh,
It takes an hour. Yeah.
Staff of bird calls.
Before we leave, I'm gonna pull out the ornate Kashar scimitar that has the Kashar calligraphy and religious symbol inlaid in.
Okay.
And I just kind of want to see if he'll, I guess, appraise it,
Yeah.
kind of what it's worth.
Wait, the guy in the shop, or were you looking to take it to the armor smith?
It would have been the smith, I assume.
Okay, because yeah, so everybody's done with the magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you pretty much bought.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we weren't at this. My bad.
yeah,
I was
no, you're
thinking
good.
that wrong.
All right. So at the smithy, lo and behold, it is a dwarf, a female dwarf. She is probably say what, early 50s, late 50s, which is probably not even getting into her middle ages. Dwarves what live like 150, 200. If I remember right, something like that. You know, I wouldn't say she's attractive, but she's definitely not homely. She's about plain Jane. You know what? I got a good. What is her name? Do you guys know who Petra is from Horizon?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I don't know if anyone else does.
All right, I'll put her picture in D&D Discord. All right, there you go. So D&D Discord, that is who the smithy looks like.
Okay.
The weapons and armors she carry, they're very nice. Solid pieces of work. Most of it looks like it's stuff she's done. There are some other foreign works of metal in there and armor. Some of it looks like Kashar created. Some of it looks like it's elven. There is some stuff that looks strange, that looks elven, but it's very not the standard. That stuff is put up high and doesn't exactly have a price point on it. It was very unique. It's not something you will see commonly or even uncommon. It's very rare. So you're gonna show her that Kashar scimitar?
Yeah.
I didn't give it any other qualities, right? I said it was very ornate.
Yeah.
The specifics that you gave me were it has Kashar calligraphy and a religious symbology related.
Okay.
But yeah, just ornate would be the.
I think you said it'd be like double its asking price, like base price of a scimitar or something.
Yeah. You bring it into her, and she's at the moment not working on anything. It's strictly grueling. It looks like she's working on piecing together some, working some leather together. You bring her the weapon, and she's by the way, she doesn't seem deterred by your appearance. She doesn't even seem to bat an eye at your Scourgeborn appearance.
I appreciate that.
She seems rather okay with you being there, unlike everybody else who seemed to shy away from you and see you as some measure of contempt. When you present her the weapon, she looks at it and she's feeling the weight, looking at the craftsmanship. And she nods. She's like, "This is a very fine piece of work. It's not something every day I'd ever see over here. This is the work I've got." And she motions to some of the Kashar stuff she has. It's gorgeous, but it's not. You could tell it's not anything on par as this scimitar is. She's like, "I'd be willing to take it off your hands if you're willing to sell it, but I would honestly hold on to this. If you are going to ever make a trip to that part of the country, or you run into a Kashar tradesman, they will gladly pay you more than what I would give you for this weapon."
Yeah. I appreciate that advice. I think I'll take it.
This is a royal's weapon.
Cool.
So I'm sure someone somewhere is missing this, or there is a collector that would be willing to pay a far higher price than I would be able to. As much as I would like to take this off your hands, I would not be able to pay you the price that this weapon would be deserves. And besides, it would be sitting here collecting dust, and as much as I pride my protection in this place, I'd rather not keep this at home. I'd just show it off. And the only best place to do it would be in here. And there has been a string of thefts lately, and I do not wish this thing to be stolen. So,
Understandable.
You know,
I'll
she
put it
does
away.
before she hands it back. She does take it for a moment and cleans it and polishes it up. She does also take probably a bit to run a cloth along the edging, check its sharpness, and then hands it back to you.
All right.
Free of charge.
That's much appreciated. I'll stow it away. Well,
Anything
that's
else?
all
Are
I
you
have
looking? You're not looking to grab anything else while you're there?
Not for me.
Okay. Anyone else need anything from the armor smithy?
Nope.
Good to go.
All right. So you head off to go grab, sweets, and you guys head down and eventually find the bakery, and it's it's a nice place. It's actually rather popular. People are coming and going, grabbing stuff. It's very, it smells great in there. The food looks delicious. It's what you would expect of a nice little bakery that's popular.
Oh, Zathy, look. We get
Yeah,
some s'mores.
And they also have sweets, other sweets, hard candies that they've made, like taffy, saltwater taffy.
Oh. Just drool coming out of my mouth.
I grab my handkerchief and just like, you got a little something there. Just trying to wipe it off.
Oh.
So I'm gonna buy some s'mores provisions for us, and I'm gonna grab like a dozen
More
cupcakes for us.
provisions.
Well played.
At least this way you won't run out of them.
How much you looking to grab?
Yes.
Just,
Yeah.
How much are they? I'm guessing. I'm just like something that will last us for like a good
For at least a week.
week without spoiling.
We'll say around 30 silver.
Right.
30, 40 silver. I mean, it's not these are it's goods. So it's and so you get a week's worth of stuff, we'll say around 30 silver.
Big brother, can I have this cake? And I point to a wedding cake.
Oh no, we're getting this instead. And I show him like these like dozen cupcakes. Like,
But okay.
don't worry, we got the s'mores. It's gonna be okay. Said
Okay.
30 silvers, which is like 3 gold.
No, 100 silver to 1 gold.
100 silver to gold.
I thought it was 10 silver to 1 gold.
Was it 1?
Yeah,
Yes, it's 10. It's 10. It's 10. I was thinking 100 copper to 1 silver.
So so really it's like 3 gold.
3 gold. And then the cupcakes, the dozen cupcakes, how much is
They'll give that to
just
you
another
for-
gold, or
Yeah, roughly.
all right.
Thank you.
Well, would you like one now?
Yes, please.
As I give him a s'mores. As I walk out and I meet with everyone, does anyone want a cupcake?
I want your soul.
Alright, look at you
What?
with the abyss in my eyes,
I'll be right back.
Mine are the big green fire orbs that you look at my skull.
My face is just covered in chocolate.
Oh, I don't know how to add like random stuff on here.
You offered, I take a cupcake and I just start biting into it as I'm staring straight into your soul.
I kind of just like kind of woods bag, like just. Oh.
Take one as well. However, I don't look at you creepy like he does.
I'm totally not analyzing your features for later for some nefarious purpose.
We could remake him.
We have to
Do I hear this?
we have to match.
It's creepy.
I was hoping you could add custom stuff on it. Oh, there you go. Add custom.
Alright, I'm back. Scratching the crap out of my leg, and I realized I was starting to scratch it raw, so I went and threw some alcohol on it.
Big brother, you want to see something funny?
Oh, what's that?
I point my staff right behind Gnarls and make a goose sound.
Oh my god.
Of course.
That is pretty funny.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do? Get any sort of supplies or anything before you guys head out on the trips? Rations,
Well, we just got rat.
general gear, anything like that?
We have a bag of holding.
Yes,
Yeah.
Parrish
Yeah.
has it.
Yes, I have that.
All right.
Because y'all wouldn't let me have it.
Think of anything else. I'll get loaded up on ration.
How worried about ammunition are you?
I don't know. Like I do think it's important to have ammunition, like accounting for it.
Yeah. I have 40 shots left,
Okay.
so I'm fine. I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, because at that point it makes for a situation where like you do run out of ammo. It's like, oh well, shit. Now I've gotta, gotta just resort to something else, and it can kind of cause for a good tense moment.
All right.
So the ship, yeah. So if you guys got everything you need, then we can move on to the ship itself.
I think we're
Everybody
good,
good?
right? Yeah.
So the ship Demeter is a merchant vessel. It does carry supplies on it, but it's not a super massive vessel. It's fairly fast. That's why it's going to take you roughly around a week, if not less. By a day or two, depending on how winds are. Decently sized. Your guys' passage was purchased through various contacts. So it was already set up for you once you guys had chosen your the contract itself. It was set up actually by the Dokafar, the agents themselves, through intermediaries, so that way it could exactly be traced. You guys are given your own cabin. Well, basically, you guys are sharing cabins. There's 3 cabins. Parrish gets her own. The other 2, you guys have to split up between the 5 of you on who stays in what.
The 5?
Both do have
Oh.
sets of bunks in them that are designed into the wall itself, so that way they don't slide around.
I'm assuming Daffy and Mormick will take one, and then Dawn, me, and Gnarls will take the other.
It's a 2-mast ship. Something like you'd see in like the 1600s.
Yeah.
So it's nothing super massive, but it's large enough. and the way it's set up, it'll definitely be able to catch the wind and get a good speed going.
It's like a transportation ship.
Merchant vessel.
Oh, merchant. My best. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does have defenses on there, but it's not like decked out. But it should be able to hold its own against the occasional pirate ship. A fleet, no. A couple vessels, maybe. But for the most part, they aren't dealing with. For the most part, it's the one. It's like a ship that tries to attempt them. They usually conduct themselves. Not to mention, they have their own small group of Marines that stick with them, that are there. Not only do they know how to help with the sailing, they also are superb at fighting. So it's a well set ship. It is a ship of Sepelian, which Sepelian is a merchant.
Get fucked.
Merchant country or city state. So this is their bread and butter. So they know how to take care of their property. Not to mention the larger companies, the larger pirate outfits, they probably just hand off bribes to keep their stuff off the main radar or ignored. So, yeah. The ship itself, you guys don't go sailing the first day you're there. You guys do your collection of your product, of what you're looking to grab, and then the next day they set off bright early, right around dawn. Once you guys are set up, either you guys could stay on the ship itself before it heads off, so you don't have to make a early departure from wherever you're at to get to the ship, or you can stay at one of the inns on the, let's say, boardwalk, I guess is the best way to put it, on the harbor. Just know that those are places for the most part of ill repute. There are some nice ones, but they're a bit further inland of the city, so it takes a little longer to get to the ship if you're in a hurry. Not like it really. So it all depends on what you want to do.
You say you stay on the ship?
Yeah, you can stay on a ship. I mean, your stuff's already bought and paid for. Obviously, they're not going to bring you meals. You're going to have to go get your own food.
Well, yeah, rations.
Yeah, so you can either eat rations or hop off, go get food, and come back. But you can stay on the ship since those rooms are already bought and paid for you to be, from the time you guys leave, or from, in the sense, if you guys are already there, it's going to be considered as part of your already prep to go.
All right. I'm just gonna stay on the ship. Honestly.
Yeah, I'll stay on the ship.
I go where Big Brother goes.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
This merchant ship, does it have do they like have it below deck? I'm assuming this guy standing in front of the door kind of situation. How's it looking?
The majority of the product is that they're taking is at the very bottom of the ship.
Right.
Itself. The goods, are looked after. There are men that go in there that are constantly keeping track. Anyone that goes in there needs to be of the crew themselves. No one can get in there that isn't part of the crew. It's locked. Only way in there besides the doors at the bottom is through the basically through the gratings on the top that they'll lower and raise the stuff through. The larger containers. So there's no real feasible way to get down there without.
Well, I'm not trying to get down there.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about something that's probably not going to be there. I'm I'm assuming like the guy at the door, some guy, anybody that I can talk to. I was just going to ask them a question, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to walk up to a guy and ask him if do you have any transport from Televani, the family Televani from like the Eastern Continent, like any kind of things from my family that because they're merchants, they're a merchant family, right?
Yeah, because you're part of the. I forgot the name I gave your family specifically,
Yeah.
but no, they have nothing specifically from the Kashar of the Western continent,
The Western or the Eastern?
or the Eastern continent.
Okay.
They do got stuff going to the Western continent, and they got stuff, which they'll be getting stuff eventually back from there. Because this trip isn't them just stopping off at the port town for the port town that you're going. In fact, that port town isn't one of their normal destinations. They go there every once in a while to hand off stuff. So,
Okay.
but eventually they're going to make their way they'll start there and they'll make their way going south, hitting all the major ports, and then eventually back into Septelli. So it's
So
like,
yeah, I would. So they don't ever hit the Eastern Continent, is what you just said, right?
yeah, that ship specifically does not. It doesn't go to the
Okay.
eastern side.
So they wouldn't know anything about it. I was just gonna see a specific name. Never mind.
I mean, they know of your family's type, like because your family, you have aspects of your family on the western continent. You have aspects of your family on the eastern continent. Your family specifically is from the eastern continent. They have other families, houses that are tied to that specifically bloodline.
Yeah, but
that are
not
in the
mine. Mine
Yeah,
specifically.
not yours specific.
Damn it! All right, I was gonna. Okay, just I turn around and walk away.
Okay. Okay.
We killed Dawn in his sleep.
All right.
We can certainly try.
You can absolutely try.
So as far as you guys know, so the first day of the trip turns out nice. There isn't anything, ominous on the horizon. The weather is great. You guys got, good wind. That's a good tailwind, I want to say, that's pushing it on you guys, getting you, making you guys move quickly. Waters I wouldn't say are necessarily super calm, but they're not super choppy. They're slightly white tipped, here and there, but it's a good sailing experience. Sea breeze, spray of the ocean, that whole lovely sailor thing that people seem to fucking love. But it's a nice day, and it goes on into the evening, and nothing super special happens. So go ahead, and whoever wants to make a roll, go ahead and make me a 1d100 or 2d10s roll for me. Whoever wants to do that. I had Parrish do it last time, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Let's see. Who am I gonna today? Asian.
D100 or 2D10s?
D100 would be preferred, but some people like 2d10s, one being the 10, one being the.
Ugh.
Wow.
Holy
What'd you roll?
crap.
Ouch.
Damn.
We're dead.
Are you sure you want me to roll?
Yeah, you
too late
should
now.
you should have been a cleric.
All right. So night it goes into the evening, and everything seems perfectly fine, and then a fog starts rolling in. It's kind of out of nowhere. A second, I'm trying to pull it up. All they have is war galleons. I don't care about war galleons, but I'll use it anyways. But yeah, fog seems to pull up. We'll say it's around late in the evening, so closer to midnight, as far as you guys can tell. Oh shit, that is not what I wanted.
Whoa.
Not there anyways. Let's see.
It's foggy and foggy.
But yeah, a cool mist comes across. It's very it was out of character. There was no strange nothing odd that you can tell, or at least as anyone that's used to it usually can tell that there's something, weather's coming in. You can usually see it off in the distance. Even at night with the stars and whatnot, which are bright in the sky, you could still tell. Moon is probably about half full, so it still sheds quite a bit of light. So it's not like, again, this is something no. Please.
Don't send me back to Moravia.
I quit if you send us to Baravia.
I have no idea.
Fair
what
fucking
Baravia is.
warning. Curse of
Curse of
Strahd.
Strahd.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
how Curse of Strahd starts: is you're in a wagon and a mist just comes out of nowhere, and suddenly you're in your Bravia, and you can't
Yeah,
leave.
yeah. The mist of
I will kill us all, and we will restart the campaign.
I will help. I don't know your pain, but I will start stabbing Steven.
Good, because I don't have the heart to kill my brother.
Me too. We'll stab Steven.
Damn. Everybody's like, let's get on board stabbing Steve.
I awakened my 10th gate.
Suddenly, for some reason, Gnarls just says, I cast Inflict Wounds at 9th level, and everyone's like, what?
What?
Power word
Yeah.
kill at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is where you literally have to jump ship.
Man, I put ships in, and the first thing I see is Shipwreck Golem. Fuck yeah.
Shipwreck
I hate
Golem.
you, Carter, so fucking much. We don't need to die to that.
It's funny. Carter showed me. He's like, "How badass would this be? Would you do it?" I was like, "Fuck yes, do it."
Yeah. I liked that island.
I did too. They didn't want to fight it. I
That
wanted to
wasn't
fight
the real
them.
island. I made that one up, so I was proud of it.
Oh, what? Why is it doing that?
We're trying to become pacifists, you know?
Sure
Well,
you
we
are.
were. Till we, burned a whole, barracks full of people that were asleep. We backed that out. Not a we. It was like a...
It was a Rote and
individuals.
Kira deal.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get this shit.
No, you're good. You know, why it's foggy, I try to set up a really good way to, scare the shit out of Mormec. So, I'm gonna, hide somewhere where traffic is required to get to the top of the boat.
Just every now and then you just hear a honk from
Oh my
below deck.
god, we could scare them together. I should have bought one too, damn it.
They're like, son of a bitch.
I nat 20 on a crit. I have a 29 on stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Where am I, Mormon?
You're in his backpack.
He's just standing in front of you, and as you blink and open your eyes, he's just fucking gone.
Yeah, but we did have a roll.
When
What's
he
the
scares me, is it a opportunity attack? Would that be considered an opportunity attack? if he
It's
scares me?
if I scare you, jump out of nowhere without you noticing, I think it's a surprise.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Alright.
have a chance here. You could crit on a perception check.
Oh, no, I roll a 5 on the 100. Let's see here.
All right,
Oh,
so the fog comes up, and everybody seems rather not pleased with this. They bring the sails to half mast and slow down the ship. as they're going into it. They turn up their lanterns to try to be able to see, or to cut through the fog, or the mist. And yeah, suddenly you appear in some other place, and Strahd is on the deck. I'm kidding.
I cast Shatter in between every single one of us twice.
Um, and in the as you guys are moving, you start seeing something really massive and dark, not far off your starboard, which is right. STARR.
Yes.
So yeah, so on your starboard, you see something massive, dark in the mist. You hear a bell ringing, and you start seeing some of the Marines come up on deck, and they're prepping their pistols, their rifles, their weapons in general.
I have dark vision of 120 feet. Can I see what the shadow looks like?
It's still hard to see with the mist, but it looks like another ship, a really big ship, a war galleon.
Has Mormec walked past me yet?
There are no lights on this galleon.
With a crit 29 stealth, hiding somewhere on the boat.
Everyone is moving up deck. I will be moving up there too. If you're
Alright.
hiding somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's hiding somewhere where traffic is required to get to the top of the deck.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways up there, but there's one level you always have to go up to get to the top, of the ship. And eventually you see Mormont coming up. Are you coming up because of the bell, or what are you doing?
Yeah, with the bell. I was seeing what's going on up there.
Yeah, because you hear him saying call to arms as you guys are coming up.
I roll out a what's it called? A cupcake wrapper in front of him. It just rolls out of nowhere.
Where's this go, bro?
And when he picks it up, just like pure horror movie fashion, he picks it up, and I'm right behind him.
And just to let you know, like the lighting the light in general has dimmed when you guys had entered this mist, so it doesn't shed as much light as normal, which doesn't really help. The mist is cold, and it makes everything eerie as fuck. As you guys coming along across, sail up further, you see this massive ship, war galleon. It looks ancient. Well, I wouldn't say ancient, but it definitely looks old as fuck. It's anyone wants to do a history check, because eventually they start pulling up near the side of it, so they can actually get it.
0.
Yes.
16.
Yes.
All right.
I roll a d20.
High five, brother.
Yeah,
You did better than me.
When I was standing behind you, Mormec, I just scared the shit out of you by making a really bad goose noise. Because I'm standing behind you.
So we'll say that's why Mormec got a 1.
Yeah, there
You hear a really high pitched scream, and everybody just looks like, "What the hell was that?"
Quiet on deck.
I just scared a monk, so that's not a good idea.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get punched. The style of ship and some of the markings look like it's from one of the older trading companies that had went under about 150, 200 years ago. This galleon specifically, it looks like it's a war galleon. As far as you can tell, Dawn, from whatever bit of history you seem to somehow pull out of your ass, this company was the Atreus. They were one of the top tier trading companies of Sepelian, around a couple hundred years ago. They were in service for about 200 before that, and they were the top of the class. They were the company you always wanted to move your goods with. They had their protection, galleon being one of them. But they ran into some unforeseen financial distress, supposedly corruption, so on and so forth. And the company ended up having a bad situation that caused them to go under, and they were dissolved. The current company you're with, they were technically, like I said, they were one of the groups that split off from the company. And they didn't keep the name because they didn't want to be associated with the corruption that was tied to it. So yeah, this ship is at least 200 years old, and I wouldn't say it looks battered, but it definitely looks weathered.
I think it's a ghost ship, guys.
Ghosts aren't
Don't
real.
tell me that. I don't want to hear that.
Was it ghosts?
The ship's
could be.
200 years old. There's no reason it should be here.
There are no sails. The sails have long rotted away.
Oh.
Like,
Even more likely, it's a ghost ship now.
How far away is the ship from us? Did you say? Or did
You are
say?
probably around, we'll say, 100 feet.
Damn. Never mind.
Who wants to check
Are
it
they
out?
friendly? They gotta be friendly, right? You never
They're
know.
looking at it.
Look me in the face.
You
I'm
see the
better looking
captain.
than you.
The captain's human, and his first mate's is a half elf. They're sitting there talking about it, and they're looking over the ship.
Our ship?
No,
Oh.
no, your guys' captain. You don't see anyone on
Oh,
board.
that's what I meant. Yeah. Okay.
I'm climbing up on Marcus because I know he's gonna get on that boat.
Hey, Marcus, make me a perception.
Okay.
Rolled off
16.
a fucking one.
That would I'd be like, wow, Marcus, you just see gnarls in your face. That's all.
Oh, that was the history check. Yeah.
Let's see.
But did Mormac punch me in the face?
I could roll a d20 for high and low.
You can.
I want high.
Is
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
My react is just punched him in the face.
No, the face, Mormac. I look better than you.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh, you missed me.
Oh damn it! I did.
Yeah. But that damage would have been annoying. That was a good roll.
Is the half elf second in command guy within 30 feet of me?
Depends on where you're at in the ship.
I
So
want
they
to
are
get
currently
within 30 feet of him where
they're
I can
currently
see
right
the
there.
captain, though.
near the wheel. Just talking. By this point, they have brought their masts their sails all the way up, and they're just slowly creeping up towards the side of it. They're staying straight, but still keeping a distance from the ship as they discuss what they do.
I want to get within 30 feet of him where I can
Okay.
see the captain's face, but not his. And then use my wand to smiles on him.
Oh God.
God damn it.
All
I
right,
love it
yeah.
already.
I mean, as you get near him, you see the Marines. They do stop you from trying to get any closer. You're probably within 40.
Damn it.
If you could be within 30 feet, but you won't be able to see him. But you can hear him, but you won't see him.
Oh, I'll still be able to hear him?
Yes.
Okay. As long as I can see him and... Oh, wait, I have to see him to use
Yeah.
the wand.
You can hear him. You won't be able to see him when you get 30 feet. Because by that point, you're sitting near where the captain's entry into the captain's quarters, which, I mean, you won't be able to go in because those are locked and guarded as well. But you can be near there. They're not going to stop you from being near. But you can at least hear him.
Question.
What's up?
Can Jeffrey use my wand?
Do you have to tune to it?
Nope.
You know, I'll say yes.
Can I send Jeffrey to go use the wand of smiles on the lieutenant?
You could. Now,
We're gonna die.
All it does is make him smile.
Here, let me get
Just
let
do
me
it
finish
from
what I'm doing.
airborne.
Let me finish what I'm doing,
Yep,
and
yep,
then
yep,
we'll
yep,
go
yep,
into the
yep, yep.
You're
shenanigans.
good. You're good.
It's Ryan's fault. He gave this to me.
Dude, it's awesome.
His stipulation when he handed me the wand was do stupid things with it, so I have to do stupid things with it. I can't wait for when we fight the big bad, and I use the Wand of Smiles to beat him.
So yeah, all right, going on to Jeffrey, unless Marcus has anything he wants to do at the moment.
No, yeah, you do that first.
All right, so
Jeffrey's got a +4 to stealth.
okay, go ahead and roll Jeffrey's stealth.
Come on, crit. Nope. 15.
All right. So you summon Jeffrey. Jeffrey pops up, kind of out of his plane of existence, and he's like, "I'm here. What you want?"
Jeffrey, go
where
use this wand on the half-elf guy. It'll be
By the
funny.
way, where are you doing this? When you summon him forth, where are you doing this at?
Somewhere out of sight.
All right. Like on top of deck, did you go under to find a spot? On top of deck, it's hard to find a hiding space.
Can I just start walking down the stairs, but then just stop halfway? Or is there still people coming up?
There are people below, near the stairs, both on top and bottom. As if they have weapons ready. They're prepping in case something happens.
I can also just summon him within 30 feet. It doesn't have to be like right on me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that because like it's not a somatic or verbal components, is it?
No, because I already have him summoned. He's just in his little pocket dimension.
Okay, yeah, you can have him pop up like near like some of the barrels of water that clean water they have, fresh water, available. There are spots where since he's so tiny, he can just pop up perfectly fine without noticed. So you do that. And so you're going to basically telepathically connect to him or talk to him, say, "Hey, go use this wand."
Yeah, on the half-elf lieutenant guy.
Okay. He says. So you walk over and you just kind of nonchalant, you hand it off to him. He takes it in his tail. And he nods his head, and then you see him start quickly scurrying up the mast, staying to the darker parts and kind of doing his best to stay close to the rigging and roping, so it's hard to notice him. So he gets up to the up high enough in the first mast, and then jumps and glides over to the back one and lands on it, all stealthy ninja, pseudo dragon like. And he crawls his way down enough where he's within 30 feet.
I just want to go back to where I was, where I can hear them talking.
All right. The D10, right?
It's a charisma saving throw DC 10.
All right.
If it doesn't work, nothing happens. Come on, fail. You dirty whore.
Only a +2. He does it, and he waits, and you hear him say, "I don't think anything happened." You can hear him talking. It's like, which you do hear them talking, and he's like, "I haven't seen. The last one I knew was decommissioned and sold off. I didn't know there was any more of these out out. And yeah, the captain's like, he started talking. It's like he's like, I know we lost some out here several hundred years ago, but what are the chances that there's still one floating about? Well,
Oh.
at this point, we could take the chance to have a small crew board it and see if there's anything on there. The ones that disappeared, they were carrying very valuable product that we could possibly still recover if it's still there.
Oh.
But we
My
are
hand
taking
shoots
the
up.
chance. Well, where are you at?
Because I'm on top deck.
All right, you're top deck near where they?
Yeah, I was about to start pushing my way over, and I was gonna go volunteer us without them actually saying anything. But knowing that they're about to maybe send a party to check it out, I just start like getting excited.
I stop Don and tell him that I saw something move on the boat.
Where?
On the enemy boat. Well, the
Oh,
other
on their boat.
and we're not close enough, but it seemed not living.
Sounds like we should go kill it.
Jeffrey, meet me at
Y'all.
Big Brother. I have secrets.
So yeah. All right. Well, now you guys got to figure out. You guys want to volunteer yourselves or what?
I'm trying to forcefully volunteer the group.
Big
We're
Brother,
gonna-
Big Brother, there's secret stuff on that ship. It could be candy.
I'm just gonna play very bad
Kinda
sea
worried.
shanties while I wait for someone to volunteer us.
Very bad chiefs.
Yep. Maybe I'll annoy them enough that they decide that we should go.
I'm sorry, how far did you say the ship was from our ship?
Right now you are looking. Oh my god. Sorry. About 100 feet away.
100 feet? Okay.
Someone is doing a really good job right now.
There you go. This is what I was laughing at.
I'm sorry.
Told you, man, your maps are gonna get annihilated.
Um,
Oh,
in D&D
Jesus.
Discord, there is a
I did not even notice
I
that.
didn't either.
on D&D Discord. There is because someone playing a sea shanties very badly with a kazoo.
Nice.
There you go.
I was going to make a
Yeah,
goose
I'll go
sound
with
on the ship, but it's too
Dawn
far.
and just try to volunteer us. See what the ghosts are doing on the ship.
Okay.
If they're ghosts, I don't know.
I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be a lot more pushback on us going
There's
on.
also whispers.
Okay.
Yeah, they're whispering. So, like last time I heard whispers, I got crazy. Like, problems happened to helping to me. I fainted. Like, I saw into the void and looked back at me, and it was not fun.
Yeah.
The boy looked into me and it hurt. Don raises his hand as he manages to overhear them talking, and the captain looks over and he sees the hand and he looks to the half elf, and he gives him he shows his fingers as give me a moment, and he moves over to the railing and looks down at Don and whoever's near him. He's like, "Are you volunteering to go up there?" Is that why I'm seeing that hand?
Yes. Send me in my group.
We can't pay you to make that.
I think the experience alone is worth it. It's a ghost ship.
I'm kind of like a professional ghost hunter.
And he looks over to his first mate, and that first mate kind of gives him a shrug.
19
Hey, look-
deception.
And he looks. Gee, it works. And they look back at the crew. You guys is like, if you wish to make that trek, It would save us from having to send our Marines. If you feel you're confident enough to handle whatever might be on there,
Yeah, I mean,
if you can get to the hold and see what is down there, and if there's anything worth grabbing, then we will send men to retrieve those items with your protection.
yeah, I
But
mean,
we
I
won't
thought,
send anyone else until we know that whatever is on board is worth it, and if the crew can be protected.
yeah, I had talked to Ghost all the time.
All right, sounds like a deal. Let's go check it out.
We will gladly share whatever's on there with you to a degree.
All right, that's the deal.
Well, I can try to do the lasagna, but you might fall asleep again.
All right, look at the captain weirdly as he said that.
All right, give me a second, guys. Let's take a break here
Take a break.
Okay.
Okay.
so I can figure out something for food for my son. All right, kiddo, let's look at something.
The small one just
Awesome.
so low.
What?
Gas station?
You want to make this
Okay.
for yourself?
Thank you for the wand, Ryan.
You want to
Yeah,
go
no
here
problem.
for a bit?
There's like a few more annoying items, and I'll try to get them as we go.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a list of a bunch of annoying ass items to take.
There's actually some pretty expensive items that just do something annoying. That's pretty funny. Imagine spending 15,000 gold on a ring that just makes people float for 1 minute. There's nothing they can do. Like,
That could actually be really useful. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
it could
lie.
be useful, but we're not going to use it that
We're
way.
not gonna use
Oh,
it for the useful stuff.
I mean, it'll be useful, just not in the general sense.
What is an
that everybody
earworm?
else would consider them useful as.
Earworm. You hold it against the skin behind your ear for the entire attunement period, where it then burrows into your skull.
The fuck are you looking at?
It's called the earworm. Wondrous item uncommon.
What?
And once it enters your skull, you can speak, read, and write deep speak. It has 4 charges where you can use them for the spells Detect Thoughts for 2 charges, Dissonant Whispers for 1 charge, and each time you use the earworm to cast Detect Thoughts, it sends the information gleamed into the nearest Daclear or to the nearest earworm until it reaches a Daclear. I don't know what a Dale Clear is. Dale Clear. Shapers of Flesh.
That sounds fucking lovely. Bella, why are you in my seat? Bella. Come get Bella.
Said to look like remarkably beautiful and shapely humans, but with a hint of madness behind their eyes.
Thank you. Alright.
They are
If you want, put her in
responsible
that
for
thing.
creating beholders. Okay. What else is there? You know what? Let's go into unique. Nah. Artifact? Legendary. Hey Stroud,
What's up?
is the deck of many things in your campaign anywhere?
I'm sure it can be.
Do you know what the deck of many things is?
Yes. Very much so. Why?
Because Cooter won't ever add it. He says it's a banned item because I'll break the game.
That bad?
Oh, you don't know what the deck of many things is, Steven?
I have no idea.
So
Oh
it's
god, there is so
oh
much
yeah, there's
shit.
so much shit to it. It's a deck of ivory cards that contain 13 cards.
Hey, quick question.
No, yes, yeah. What's up?
How do I change the dimensions of the canvas?
Like the background?
Yes.
I
When
know
you
there's a
start a new
way.
map, it tells you the
The dimensions.
yeah. If it still does that. Last time when I made the maps on here.
Yeah, it's been forever since
Oh,
I
here we go.
figured
Page
it
details.
out. Yeah, I think it's in page details. Right click on the max, select advanced, set dimensions. Yeah, here, Steven, I'll just link you. Copy. I'm not going to do it in Roll20 so Cooter won't see it. I'm just going to message it to you. Cooter must never know we're adding this to the game until it happens. Message. Link. "13 cards that all have different things on it.
Why is it not giving me the top part of the ship?
Might be. Are you talking like the tip right here?
No. I'm trying to. I'm doing another page where I can.
I'll have like the top floor, the bottom floor, all that.
Yeah. Like it has different rows for it. I'm trying to find. Right.
Oh. Huh.
I think there's only one color. So- There we go. That's what. All right.
I could see why this thing
Yeah.
can break the game.
Yeah, like the Fool.
Oh yeah. There's a lot. I had a buddy who got one, and they were on a small boat, and he's like, I'm using my deck of many things, and he pulled out a fucking rhino, and it sunk the small boat he was on.
Ugh.
It summoned a rhino. I was like, well, that sucks for you.
I draw the card Idiot. Reduce your intelligence by 1d4 plus 1.
Oh dear God.
Is this the deck of many things, or is it a different?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That item's in Baldur's Gate. It's the one that took them the longest to make.
I believe it. But then there's cards like the Moon, and you're granted the ability to cast Wish 1d3 times.
Yeah, and then it backfired on you.
Not if you're smart and you word it right.
This is true.
But is your character smart?
No, I'd be like, I want a unicorn.
Wow, your score can see 20 but not 24. That's still pretty good on that star card. Yeah, it's like it's got its cons, but it's got also its pros. So it's pretty insane. What's
believe-
oh, go for it.
Well, I don't say anything important.
What's TM?
Trade marketed.
It's like
Where you say
oh
that?
no, not trade. It's like Joker with TM, Joker without TM, whatever that means.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
Trying to find it. In one D&D, they kind of balance silvery barbs.
How they do that?
It's a 5th level spell.
Oh.
Hmm.
So that means I would
Goes-
have to.
It goes from
change
1 to
the
5.
caster.
That's if you want to do that. I don't plan on using it often. Sometimes I forget it exists.
Me too.
I don't forget that it exists. I just picked it up.
What?
Silvery barbs.
I ain't do it.
We were talking about it. I'm trying to find the link. It's probably in D&D Beyond somewhere on their forums. One D&D changed it from a 1st level spell to a 5th.
Oh, wow.
Banned it from me.
Yep.
I mean, even at a 5th, that's still, I don't know. That's up to the person, but.
All right. All right. Everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, now that they had their volunteers, they move their ship accordingly up to it. The Marines throw their grappling hooks, catch it, and they tug the ship over. And then they basically tether them to the ship in a sense. So they throw, they're like, all right, well, we got some ropes up there, so one of you's gonna have to climb and then set some, and then throw across the rope bridge, or not the rope bridge, but the rope ladder to allow others to get across. The ship basically is 20 feet higher than where you guys are currently at. So it is a tall vessel. It's broad, despite the picture makes it look otherwise. Some of the ports that basically have shutters to keep out water during rough tides, because that's where those open for the cannons. Some of them are gone, so you can sort of see into the ship, but it's just like a black mass. You can't see much. You can't see deep into it at all. So, yeah. But
I do the cross thing. If you want me to. If not, someone else wants to do it for some random reason. I'm assuming it's like an athletics to go across or acrobatics or whatever.
it will be either or. I mean, if I'm willing to go with either one is perfectly fine. Athletics would be the choice because you're grabbing on the rope and shimmying across. But you could do acrobatics as well.
Well, we're doing acrobatics. I have a 0 in athletics. And not even proficient, so.
Oh, hold on. My brother's calling me.
Okay.
Nomerguard grenade. I found my next wand.
What is it?
The Wand of Wonder.
Oh God, it's a great one though.
It's great. Or, I could just have the eye and hand of Vecna.
Let's keep those out of the party for now.
Uh-huh.
You just come from the corner, I'm cutting my hand off, and Marcus is handing me a skeleton hand.
Sounds like something I would do.
Okay, take note. That's one wand. What else could I get?
Dallas, what race are you again?
Goliath.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, look at the Warmind wand.
I forgot
Um,
dwarves.
No, it's for orcs, half orcs.
There's a weapon here, Cooter, that you might want to add for your campaign. It's called Dragon's Wrath Weapon. It's an item that's usually found in dragon hordes. I've never seen it before. It was added in Fizban's treasury.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen that before either.
I just thought it'd fit. It's one of those that have like 5 different levels to it.
Yeah, I see that. It's interesting.
What is the slumbering property?
Oh, it's the one that's already on it. Basically, it just has 2 before it.
Okay. Oh, I see. So it's pretty much just each rank up has all the same effects, just slightly bettered.
Mm-hmm.
Not good for Zathies, though, so I'm on the search again. Triton of Fish Command. I could be Aquaman. Oh, Steven.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. You're just going to have your hands full with me.
Oh, no.
Especially
God
now
damn
that
it.
Marcus knows how to make me even more of a handful. Did you find something, Cooter?
It requires a tune by Druid.
What you were looking at. I thought you meant the
Yeah.
sword. I'm like, that makes zero sense.
No. That's what I was looking at. It's called the Fire Wand of the Unbroken Circle.
Yeah, I saw that one, yeah. The Wonder Wonders is the perfect mix of helpful and just shenanigans.
Hey, Steven, did you see my message in Discord?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Hey, kid, you want to buy some weed in the bottom of the sea? It's hard to take this seriously because I'm fucking it up so bad. It looks like a fucking horrific demon version of it. Oh, fuck. It's like he's got a gash in the side of his fucking head. I've been selling drugs into the sea for too long.
I've dried out.
You tried out and shit. Fuck, I fucked one part up.
I'll see if you can get an immovable button.
A movable button instead of an immovable rod.
Yeah, honestly. The immovable button works the same way, except it works against any piece of fabric that you attach it to.
Oh, God.
It supports up to 500 pounds, so you can put it on your shirt.
Yeah, I'm
If you
just gonna...
fall and hit it, it just gets frozen in midair.
By the way, I went to college for drawing for like 4 years.
Oh, yeah?
That's as good as that's getting. I don't know how to use the tool. Look at Steven. This is what happens when you walk away. We are here to draw things. There. Who's drawing this one? Is it you,
SpongeBob?
Steven?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm drawing the SpongeBob. Wicked. Oh, that's a really bad looking like chat bubble. Is there a fill-in?
I don't think so.
No, there isn't. Okay.
Oh no, I fucked
What
up.
the hell? Oh, I took it off freehand. Oh, it's red.
Ooh, there's the pomade of 10,000 styles. It's a pomade that allows you to change your hair's color, style, thickness, and length.
Nice.
Okay.
See, you're doing it the smart way. I was using freehand for the most of it. The fucking joint looks, or the cigarette looks pretty good. Honestly, I did a good job with the cigarette. I'm gonna finish this before he gets back. But it's really hard to color this shit in. it's taking
I
a
found a
while.
whole set of items that I might be using in Monday campaign.
So I made a deck of many things out of a deck of cards in my office. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just drew one. I do Don John. I disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra dimensional spear.
Oh. All that for that. You know, it is what it is.
I think I gotta make his head pointier or something like that.
Fuck. I don't know what it's doing. It's making it really hard to move this. Let's make it smaller. Alright. There you go. Fuck it. I've given up.
You can make the lines extra thick.
That's true.
What the hell? Just look up at the picture of the ghost.
What? Okay. Yeah, you know, that's gonna happen.
Ghost's facial expression. He's like, no.
God damn it.
Sorry guys, that was my baby brother. I don't talk to him often, so he called and I was like, all right, well let me see what's going on. But he was just calling to say hi and talk a bit. He's he's basically going through college to become a firefighter. He specifically he wants to be a battalion chief, so he has to take a bunch of classes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah, no worries.
but yeah, like I saw his number pop up and I was like, wait a minute, he doesn't call me, so like I need to see what's up.
You're good.
All right. So yeah. So Mark is heading across first then.
Think so.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check or acrobatics. Athletics, you need a 12. Acrobatics, you need a 14. You get a plus. I'll say you get a +3 to the roll because you're on a rope. Ship's fairly stable. You're not having to worry too much about necessarily falling off. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and make that roll.
I think that 26 was it.
Was it? Did he step away?
He might have stepped away. Yeah. Ryan?
Okay. Or he's muted.
Yeah, he must have stepped away.
Okay. Let's see.
I can attempt to go first instead.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. I'm back.
Oh, there he is. Never mind.
I'm back. Sorry, I cast Divine Sense when I get up there.
You get up there easily, not a problem. As you move across, you're also able to take the rope ladder with you,
Uh-huh.
so that you're able to help string that across. So that way, it gives everybody the chance to get across. They get advantage. DC 10. If you roll a 1, you fall into the water.
I rolled a
If
26.
if you roll under it, well, this is for everybody else because they're going to be going across that. If they roll anything lower, I'll give them a chance to recover, but they get an advantage on the roll, so it's not going to be bad. Jesus Christ, all the shit you threw up. SpongeBob and fucking Patrick, huh? Really?
They're smoking, dude. You want to buy some drugs?
Jesus Christ. Step away to talk to my brother, and I come back to this. Way to go.
Don't look up.
Yeah.
Don't look up.
Bell, you need to move. Why do you keep getting in my seat, cat? Go over here. You know I'm sitting there. Is that why you're doing it? All right. So yeah, you get across. You said you're casting what?
I'm using
you
Divine Sense.
Okay.
Within 60 feet, I can detect if there's any celestials, fiends, or undead, as long as they're not behind total cover.
I also give you guidance when you cross over the bridge.
Does it give you? Does it just tell you in general, or
Yeah, just in general, not direction, just in general.
It's not like you needed that much. You know, there's something there.
But just in case again, because that's all
But
it does.
it does confirm your suspicions though.
Okay.
There is undead about. What? You're not sure.
Okay. I just confirming.
But you see nothing at this very second in your general vicinity. Being on board, everything is dark. You see no signs of life, obviously. The deck itself that you're at, because you came up to here,
Yeah.
and which I'm going to move you guys over now. Oh, I'll wait. But yeah, you came up across there. The planks look good. You don't see any rot. Nothing seems. I mean, it's a weird thing. You don't see rot. You don't see the mast falling apart, despite the fact that the sails had rotted away. But yeah, everything was weathered.
Okay.
And then so you secure the rope ladder, and then everybody else can make their rolls up. So go ahead and make your rolls, guys.
I'll go last, so
Let it-
everybody add a d4. I'll guidance you as you go.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Help clear the area.
10 or higher, you get advantage. If you get a 1 on
Four.
on a yep, cool. Yeah. So you get up there. Go ahead and roll whoever's next.
I'll go next.
Cool. Parrish is all nimble and artistic with her ability to go across. Mormek and
Uh,
Arls. And Arls, did you go with Marcus on his
Yeah.
back? Or...
I climbed on a long time ago.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Um,
usually gonna go last because I'm kind of
So it's
afraid of
Zappy
stuff
and
like this.
Mormek.
So Mormek would go.
Your turn, brother. Guidance. D20
22.
Okay.
plus
And Zappy.
3 plus d4.
Oh no.
9.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh, I have advantage though, right?
Yeah, roll another.
11.
Jesus.
Good enough. Good enough. What, Tubby? Oh my god. Go see your human. It's not one cat's another. All right, you all get up there. Relative, you get up there with without much of a problem. On deck, as I mentioned to Marcus, you don't see dry rot. You don't see any of the telltale signs of rot, despite the fact that the ship supposedly should have been out there for at least about 200 years. Other than the sails have rotted away, the wood looks intact. The masts look intact. They don't look pristine or new or anything. They do look weather worn and dry, but they don't look like they're falling apart.
Concerning.
Everybody does get the prickly feeling on the back of their necks, though.
Does it feel like the prickly...
any
Sorry,
sort
go
of
ahead.
lighting you do have is dim, regardless of the brightness, unless it's a magical light. Then that is unaffected for the most part. I'll let you know what type of light does get affected if it's magical.
Is the prickly feeling the same feeling I felt when I grabbed the crown?
No,
Okay,
it
good.
is not. It is not the same.
You have
This-
scarred him.
This prickly feeling is like something eerie and odd. The obligatory ghosts. We got ghosts nearby, sort of thing.
Okay.
Like
What?
Marcus and
cat?
Narl staring at me. I just get those goosebumps type feeling.
Yeah.
I love you, but stop being annoying. Go see your human.
I'll definitely have my sword drawn already.
Yeah, I'd have my weapon drawn. Or my
Okay.
crossbow drawn.
I'm gonna summon my gun.
All right. You summon your gun.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any like 3 dudes trying to sell me drugs on this ship?
You can.
Oh, I'm actually just looking at perception just to see if there's like anyone that just happens to be flying through the ship. Oh my god! I saw a 20, but 18.
You don't see anything at this moment, at least within this level of the ship.
Okay.
If you're even with your ghost sight, you don't see anything.
Okay.
So, we are on the far left. This is your top deck right here. For visual, so that way, now if we go into combat or anything like that, I'll throw your characters on there. So this is what you're looking at the moment.
Cool.
You might have to go to 30% to see the whole view of everything. Did it drag you guys over?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it?
Oh shit! I just threw myself on the wrong map.
I'm assuming we're kind of just in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. So you guys came up around here.
Okay.
The other ship is nearby. It's anchored. Or tethered is a better word. It is a 30-foot drop down to more or less down to your guys's to the other ship, and it's I want to say a 15-foot cross. If you had to jump, you could make that jump. It would probably hurt real bad, but you can jump down there if worst comes to worst.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what you're looking at. Up here is where where the wheel is at. You have your way down here. You have a way down here, and you got some way downs over here. And then for cargo, right down here.
Big brother, you think they have candy?
There's candy on this ship. I think someone's watching us. As I'm kind of just like skittish and just like looking around me.
All right.
Or where do we want to go? I'm a part of this ship.
Should probably check the helm.
We
See
should-
who's piloting it.
We should
Who's
look for
piloting the ship?
we should look for candy in the cargo area.
Should also check the cargo area, but probably just to see like, are there
Well,
stores that are being used here?
There is a door right here. This is the captain's quarters.
Ooh,
If you want to
I
get
wanna
access
check
to it.
There.
Yeah, I go that way, sure.
well, I'm down to check the captain's quarters first.
All right.
I called
Yeah,
dibs on his hat.
I die.
You guys run into everybody's age-old nemesis, a locked door.
Oh no!
Oh no, I pull out my thief tools and then throw them into the ocean.
Pull out my
Jesus
axe.
Kidding.
And you throw that in the ocean. What?
Yeah.
I'll
I
try to.
headbutt
Is it locked? I'll check it. I don't know if you were just joking, but I checked to see if it's locked first.
I wasn't joking. It is locked.
All right, I'm gonna investigate for traps first, because that's what we do here in this business.
Go for it. Did you roll a 1?
No. I rolled an 8.
Jesus Christ.
No
Wait.
traps. I have no
Wait.
proficiency. I'm not proficient in investigation checks. I don't have any intellect.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
doesn't
double check and make sure he did a good job looking for it.
do you need to use investigation to check for traps? I thought it
Yes.
was just. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's generally
16.
what it is to check something more in depth than a cursory glance.
Okay.
16.
What did
investigation.
16? So you look, and Charlie's like you took a glance over it. You kind of looked at it. You're like, oh, it's good enough to me. And you're about to start, and Charlie's like, hey, let me take a look.
Parish.
Sorry, Parrish. Looks. And lo and behold, it is not trapped.
Oh, sweet. All right, I try to unlock it.
Or
I
whatever.
rolled a 27.
And you explode.
The door explodes open.
I
You
use
unlock
Gnarls
it
as a
with
shield.
Oh, rip.
Face shield at
Gnarls.
least. Just
You
kidding.
use your tools and pop it open.
Okay.
It takes a second. It's not overly complicated. Definitely not some of the locks you run into nowadays. But yeah, it just pops open easily, and you just push the door open, and it creaks open. By about a foot. You can kind of see in there. It doesn't look overly, it's really dark and eerily quiet. All you can hear is the ocean lapping across the bow of the broadsides of the ship.
I call dibs on the captain's hat and I run in.
Wait, Zappi. And I run in after
Ah.
I
Zappi.
watched from the doorway to see what horrible things happen.
Yeah, watch
same.
on the doorway to see what horrible things happen too.
I want to
Yeah.
pull out my EMF crystals and start moving them around. Are you friendly?
Where
Are
are
you
you?
here?
You near?
You
You near?
How old were you when you died?
Step
I
back
do
on.
know Big Brother can't see very well in the dark like I do, so I cast light on his new finger ring.
Me and Marcus do ghost hunting all the time.
I action roll into the room.
I roll. All right, let's see. Order.
But no, I just walk into the room.
Let's see if that'll load. I don't want that one. Cut out this one. Fucking come on. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we'll use that. All right. So if you guys scroll down, you'll see the captain's quarters. It only actually adds one entry. This is all together. So when you're looking, ignore this spot here. That's pass through. Or this is where you will enter. Your door is actually right here. And it does have a partition that splits it off into two sides. You do got your light. You do have a window in the back here that allows you to look through. Yeah, so depending on which way you want to go, it more or less has that similar setup.
We actually see that cage.
Yes.
Is there anybody in the cage?
No.
Is the door open?
Yes.
I start rummaging through boxes and drawers looking for candy and a captain's hat. Like an old timey pirate's hat. So that's where I think we're at.
Well,
I'm
there
looking
is a
through everything.
there are some chests. The bed, there is a chest near it.
Oh, that's
There's
the one
also
I'm
a
going
table
for.
with a captain's log.
Ooh,
Can I don't know, draw a crude Ouija board?
What, Jared? Okay. Wait, say again, guys.
Could I draw a crude Ouija board?
You're gonna draw a crude Ouija board on what?
Could I, like on the floor, like
Where?
some charcoal?
Charcoal. Okay. Anyone looking through the log while he's doing that?
I'm
Yeah.
doing that.
We can both read it.
All right.
You guys go to the log and you're looking through it. It gives details on what they did, where they went to, any strange occurrences they've ran into over the time and stuff like that. What are you guys looking for? Are you guys looking for the last entries?
Yeah.
The last entries, nothing seems too weird. It does talk. The captain does talk about heading towards Wicklin, which is the land to the far north. They were on there. It's like they had an expedition to head there, which is out of their normal routes, and they were carrying cargo that they are unsure of, but they were told that they needed to take it towards Wicklin. He said, the 5th day into their trip, because they were running into some bad weather, they've developed like a strange fog has enveloped them, and this fog has been with them. It's been hard to tell which direction they were going. We said, and it said like one more day of this travel. If it continues to be as bad, we're going to try to head in the opposite direction, and to try to get out of the situation and see if maybe find a port or some sort of landmass that they can identify. And that was the last entry that they had.
Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me think we should check out the cargo and see what they were hauling.
Vampires.
Yeah, probably.
I'm looking
I'm
through that
gonna-
chest by the captain's bed. Sorry, Parrish.
No,
Didn't mean to interrupt.
You're okay. I was just gonna say I'm putting the captain's log in the bag of holding.
All right. Go ahead and make me a. I don't know what it would be to make that Ouija board.
Probably like a
Performance?
performance.
Performance or Arcana, because
Let's
it's
do performance.
occulty.
Let's go Arcana.
Oh. Damn it. I'm just doing all the folk magic techniques for ghost hunting.
Make sure you say hide and seek before you're done.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be in there. What'd you roll, Austin?
8.
Talking to my buddy Austin.
An 8.
He rolled an 8.
He's on his Okay. Like when you mean crude, it definitely is crude. In fact, it looks kind of not correct either. I mean, like you have numbers all over the place as you're trying to make this. You're like, I think this goes here, and it just looks very awkward and weird.
I'm working with, 100-year-old ghost chalk. Good.
Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
I kind of scrap it, realizing it's just not gonna work. And I pull out my ghost rods and start twinging them around.
Like, are these like the little rods that you hold in your hand and they point forward, dowsing rods, kind of?
Yeah, I've just got a bunch of bullshit shit that doesn't actually do anything.
Okay.
It's all the folk ghost hunting techniques that we've
Good
picked up
God.
in our travels.
All right. So who was looking through chests?
That was me.
Yeah, I'm just with Zathy, just trying to babysit him, but I'm like it's like letting a parent letting a child loose in a store. I'm
Right.
just
I
following
hate
him.
those people. They made me want to punch them.
You took off the leash.
What's Marcus doing? Marcus doing anything in the process with them? Or
Oh, I'm looking for ghosts, dude.
okay. Well, Nothing makes itself
Got your
apparent yet.
rods out.
Sure.
The chests are locked. The cabinet that has supposedly a tire in it, it is there, and you can open it.
Okay.
There is clothing in there. You do not see a hat.
Stupid, no candy, no hat. Just throwing temper tantrums.
Yeah, there is no hat.
We'll eventually find a hat.
And if not, we can just buy you one.
Which ones were locked? The one by the bed?
The two chests that are there, the one by the bed and the one by the cage, are both locked.
You just see an evil smirk go across my face.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Big brother, can I open chest?
I know where this is going.
Looks like anyone's here, so might as well.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh god.
Pew pew. Oh, wait, no, I'm not that high level. Just pew. I try to shoot the lock off.
So you which one you Eldritch blasting?
The one by his bed. Because that's where I assumed the hat would be.
You blast that bitch open. You blast it open, and parts of a body roll out.
Wait,
Almost. Whoa. Cool. Is there a skull?
Yes.
Big brother, look, and I hold the skull up to his head.
Don't do that.
That's concerning.
Is it getting scary in here for you, Mormac?
Is it?
Just appears behind
Don't
you.
do that. Was it like the body is just like a skeleton, or is like
Yeah, like a skeleton.
Is there anything else in there? I started just throwing bones out from behind my, like, just over my shoulder, just throwing them.
There's some gold
disrespecting
pieces.
the dead?
Just some gold. This is stupid. This isn't a hat either. And I just throw the coins on the ground.
Yeah, there's some gold. There's a cutlass.
Oh.
The cutlass looks finely made.
Oh. Brother, look. I'm just swinging it around like a kid with a stick.
Wait! Stop! It's dangerous.
But yeah, you blast it open. If you guys do any further look of the chest?
Yeah, I'm picking it clean.
Okay. Well, when you pop open what's left of the lid, you see claw marks, like someone was trying to claw their way out.
Oh, God.
Oof.
Jeez.
Big brother, they had a cat.
Where's the cat?
I think he ate him.
Oh. Like looking at the pile of bones that's just like scattered everywhere. I guess he did.
Should one of us tell him what actually happened, most likely?
No. Just let him believe.
Okay.
Oh, brother, remember Pop-Pop said that there was always hidden things in pirate ships, and I just start punching the bottom of the chest to see if there's a hidden compartment.
You do. You punch it and it cracks open.
Ah, brother,
Oh my god, you're a genius!
Pop-Pop was always right.
There's a
Give you
dagger.
like a high five.
There's a dagger and there's a ring.
Ah,
There's
awesome.
a dagger and a what?
A ring. That you slip on your finger.
Or
You know what?
Anything
Or not.
special about this ring?
yeah, is there anything else it could fit on?
Definitely. I mean,
was
I
the
guess it depends on
question.
how small you are.
He's a
You
Goliath.
beat me to that.
The ring is gold. It has basically, it looks like, I want to say ivory, but like olive, like an olive leaf, like branch sort of thing. Kind of what you see in like Rome, like that sort of motif. It goes up along the edges of the band. It has a ruby on top that it's inlaid with. It's exquisitely well made. Gorgeous. Isn't tarnished. Doesn't look damaged. It looks like it looks perfect. It's absolutely gorgeous. It could fit. It could. It looks like it's large. It could technically fit on Zathy's fingers.
I put it on my finger.
Wait. I
At
like
that
grab
point-
it real quick.
Oh,
At that point, you hear yelling outside, "Captain, you're needed on deck!" And at that point, everybody looks at it. If you look at yourselves, you're no longer in the attire you were wearing.
do I
Oh,
have
God.
do I have a captain's hat on?
You do.
I look up. Oh no.
Oh God.
And we fade there.
Am I a little pirate doll?
Oh no.
Everyone's like, shit.
Tell my crossbow. Can I shoot myself? And
And then you wake up
again.
and
can
you
pinch
see
you.
Zappy as captain again. No.
No.
Groundhog's Day. All right.
You have to
That's
call
where
me
we're at.
Captain Zethy.
Captain Zathy should take that ring off.
Too late now.
Yeah.
You don't know that. It could end if he takes it off.
Well, I know that. You all don't.
Yeah, the second I was like, it probably won't fit me. I mean, I'm big, and then you go, it could fit you. I'm like, oh,
I was like, and that's when it all started.
and now we know why they all died because they had a captain with 5 intelligence. Don't worry, guys. I have spared the dying now.
It was interesting. Like I wrote up my little, what will happen, like the different scenarios depending on what you rolled, and I was like, ghost ship very bottom, and then Mormon, and then Asian rolled a 5, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, the irony on that one.
Let's go.
And I was like, I'm gonna make this more than the standard So I was like, let's have some fun with this,
Yeah.
because biting ghosts on a ghost ship and zombies, it's overplayed. Let's make this into something more.
Reliving and reenacting it, different story.
Yes.
So next time, I will have watched all of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I might do that too.
Oh,
Okay,
next
that's
Sunday watch party.
next Sunday.
Yeah.
While Strav's gone, we're just all gonna watch Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm down for that.
Hell yeah.
That works.
Just give me a time so I remember to get on.
All right, Bell. I'm gonna move you over
Probably
to the
do
other
it
seat
around
that
the
you
same
keep
time.
wanting.
I don't know if we're gonna
Oh
go
my
through all
yeah,
three.
you can yell all you want, but
Same
you're moving
time.
over here now.
Probably just the first 2.
Yeah.
And if we
Oh wait,
want
there's like
the third,
4, aren't there?
yeah, but we're not watching past 3. Like, come on.
No, we're not. I don't want to watch past 3. 3 was a perfect ending.
It was.
It's true.
Although, I hear he signed on for the new one because they
Really?
gave
I thought
him.
he made a big thing about
Yeah,
it.
but then
I've
they
never
gave
known.
him stupid money.
Well, that's because they thought he was a woman beater.
Yeah,
and
but then
when the
after
truth came
that,
out-
he said he was never working with them because they fucked
No,
him
he
over
yeah.
said
so
he'd
hard.
work with
Oh,
them
yeah.
if they gave him $300 million and 100 llamas.
Oh,
They got
then
him that 100 llamas.
yeah, they got him that
The
then,
llamas.
because I heard
I
he
mean-
signed on for it.
I mean, it's Disney. It's not like they don't have the fucking money at this point.
Right.
They are a mega corporation.
And we all want to see a redeemed Johnny up there, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.